Well, for the 3,210th day in a row, 3,210 days. Hello there, YouTube. Look at that. Last night and this morning I was turning the video live. I'm going, 3209 was what I released this morning. I'm going, man, that's a lot of days. That's a lot of days. A lot of stuff's happened over just shy of 9 years. A whole bunch. It's amazing how much changes in that amount of time. Somehow or another, I've crunched one out. But it's beautiful out here now. 56 feels fantastic. And we're going to take off and go to work and bust out a Thursday. Yo, come on along. 69 already here in Vancouver. It's gonna be a warm one.
Yes, she is. This is gonna be coming off.
Yeah, it says predicted high here 89.
Yeah.
It'll probably be 90 something.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot.
Thank goodness air conditioners still work.
Yes.
It is August. Still waning towards the end, but still August.
Still the hot month.
Yeah. Well, Mama.
Yes,
It's Thursday. Yeah, 2 more days.
Yep.
Then we get a long weekend because it's Labor Day weekend.
I know it. Nice.
Hot ziggity. All right, Mama.
All right.
Have yourself a wonderful Thursday.
You too.
All right. Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Check this out. A 22 R1250RT from New Jersey. This boy's a traveler. That thing just fell into gear. I had to actually look to see that it was in first gear. That was smooth. Ooh, she is loaded, boy. This feels like my BMWs and Road Kings on my road trips. She's a clutch. I mean, he's got it adjusted out. Release is late. It must be Jeannie leaving us. She didn't say bye. You gotta watch what's from all 3 sides, don't you? You just don't know what you're gonna get. Oh yeah, this baby's heavy. I took the bags off before I put it on my bench because I didn't want to be wrestling around with it, going on and off. And I'm not going to go through all the trouble of taking the trunk off. Plus, you got to get on the inside to release it. I don't want open nobody's bags for any reason. And anyway, so I left the trunk on. I was like, wow, even what's in the trunk's heavy. But you're traveling that far, you know, they probably spent quite a bit of time on the road, and yeah, they got their stuff with them, as one does. But you get used to the weight like crazy quick. I remember I took the 2002 Road King on the 2014 Utah trip. I didn't test ride it after I did all that stuff. It had the air shocks and I adjusted the shocks. That was the best air shocks literally ever. That thing's never missed a beat. It was super comfortable. You never ever thought about the suspension on that thing. But I don't know, air shocks just aren't the thing anymore. But I think you can still buy them. But I think they're really expensive. And you know, with Gold Wings and stuff that had air shocks, and other Hondas that had air shocks, you know, we've had seal problems and airlines. I just never had any issues with my Road King. Anyway, I did not test ride it. I just made sure that my suspension, you know, ride height and stuff was where it needed to be, and off I went. I left going down that gravel road going, holy moly, this thing's not even rideable. And man, you're not, but a few hours in, you're not even thinking about it anymore. And my Road King, and then the BMWs, I've done enough trips on them. I realize how heavy they're going to be. You know, they're a big, tall bike. So that's that kind of adds to the whoa factor, because the bags ride really high as well. You know, it's a tall motorcycle. But even that, you get used to it. Just don't even worry about it no more. I've never ridden one of these RTs that's loaded down. Never had a Traveler that had them packed. I think I had one once, but I test rode it without the bags on it. Oh, it feels good to sit down though. So while this was going on, and which kind of worked out good, because while I'm waiting, I'll explain the waiting here in a minute. I was getting back to this, but I had a customer with 2 Spyders to have spare keys added to their collection, which is always a smart thing with a Spyder. If you lose your key, completely lose it, that is one expensive thing. Really expensive. Especially, you know, F3s, you can kind of sneak in a little, well, they're not really easier. No, they're not easier. RT, especially older ones, because you got, oh, it's a nightmare. It's an unimaginable nightmare. And so you have to replace the ignition switch assembly and the desk post, or the desk module. Neither one of those are cheap, and the labor, especially for the ignition switch, is not cheap either. It doesn't just whiz in, whiz out. You know, it's obviously designed so it's not easy for someone to get to. So in that, should you lose all keys, have a spare key and put it in a safe deposit box or something where you have access to that thing. Oh, it scared me for half a second. I thought that was Rick, just at a glance. But it is pretty hot out here. 91. That's what the Beamer says. I'll trust that over anything. Somehow or another, when I go and changing bags or whatever, I took my Kessler weather meter out. It doesn't take much room. I don't know why I left it out. I tell you what, you want a very cozy, reliable, very functional road cruiser, just a mild crunching sport touring bike. I just can't imagine how you'd beat one of these. You know, some people, oh, I need more power. Yeah. You're not going to be racing around on a trip. And if you are, good luck. I hope you survive. They're pretty spendy, but yeah, you don't have to worry about stuff. Shaft drive, no chain, no belt, and they just go. And the shield is phenomenal. You get some, rain or whatever, that shield lifts a mile in the air. It's like you put yourself behind a wall. Now and the nice thing is, it's playful. It's really playful. Some people may say, well, with two-wheelers I do the Harley or do the Goldwing. Yeah, that's great and all. Both of them fantastic bikes, but it ain't sporty. You can absolutely rip on one of these things. When you get to your destination, take your bags off and just go for a rip. And yeah, they rail. You don't have that option with others. if you want the ultimate and comfortable cageless vehicle to ride, you're not going to beat a Spyder RT. You're just not going to beat that. The comfort, the wind protection, the weather protection, you know. And if you don't buy the See the Sky, you can add the little adjustable vents. You can scoop all that air at you. It's crazy, them little tiny vents. The power of air, that thing is so aerodynamic. Them little vents push just literally a wall of water, or air, water, of air at you. I'm just watching you back there, Kia. You're coming on quick. Scares me is every day we see it going down the freeway, is the people just absolutely cannot leave them phones alone. They just can't help themselves. And you see, hey, look at that, I tricked that self-canceling turn signal. Where has he got that clutch at? It's like let's go almost when it comes to an end out there. So neutral feeling, these bikes, even with all the weight he's got. That quick, I've already gotten used to it. I seen something coming there. I see something coming there. Looks like he's going to turn in. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I've never seen a car coming down here. That's cool. He screamed smoke that one day going through it. I listened, I boosted the audio and listened, and he clearly went Smoak. When I turned, he was waving at me. Really cool guy. I like the little chopper copter little hat thing that the little rubber ducky's got on there. It's pretty cool. Well, I bet you get in those windy areas, that thing is moving. Whoa, that Still Great is slippery. What's he got up there? Is that, I guess it's two teddy bears, or they're stuffed things. I don't know if they're teddy bears. I see one is, I'm not sure. The other one looks like it might be a doggy. I don't know, that could be a bear. Yeah. Wonder how he's keeping it there. Is it just sitting? I'm not going to mess with it to see if they come loose. See this guy, how are you today? There's your comfort, ultimate comfort touring. And just that, get tired at the end of the day, you know, you don't want to put it on the center stand, or you just want to come to a stop and like sit on your bike for a second while you're not moving down the road. Yeah, that will do that. He's got one extra wheel that keeps everything all happy up there. Them old boxers, they just have those sounds. Get that little bit of a clack, 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 clack sound. Some people, I couldn't deal with that. Dude, have you heard KTM's, Pan America's? Motors just make noise now. And it's not a fault. It's just a characteristic of it. Like it's stickers everywhere. He's one of those back off. One of those fellas that likes his stickers. Is that another bear? It's probably a bear. Yeah, I would say that one's probably a bear too. That one's got the goggles. He's riding safe. Safety first. So with the Spyders, there's two keys, or both of them getting the keys programmed. The one was an F3, one was a 2010 RT, and I think it was a 16. Pretty sure it's a 16 F3. Anyway, you do that with Buds 2 or Buds 1. You just do it with what's Bud 1? I don't remember. Whatever. So I do try to do the 2010 first, because that's that crazy thing with the master key, you know, that little orangish red colored key, and you say a really good prayer and pray that it goes into key programming mode. Well, no. I spent easily off and on an hour and a half on that RT before I finally got it to take. So I went ahead and did the F3 because it was behind it. Make sure I got that out of the way, because you got to have all Spyders out of the way. Take the keys away once it fails to do it. Take all the keys away. You got to wait 10 or 15 minutes. Go back, try it again. I fought that thing like crazy. What a nightmare. Ooh, we got in this situation here. And finally, I got the thing done. I was done with this. So the last time it failed on me. It goes into it says master key, and before I can get the that's almost like this thing doesn't have self-canceling turn signals. But anyway, by the time I get the key in, or you know, it says master key, pull the master key out, put the first key you're going to program in, before I can even get it in and turn it on, it fails. It bounces out of the programming thing. I'll get it for you. I finally get the thing. The last time I was waiting, I was doing paperwork on this thing, and went back and I just like, all right, I'm gonna give it one more time. And finally, you know, it stayed in the program long enough for me to get both keys programmed. Nightmare. Whenever I see anything 2008 through 13 and it says key program, I just start sweating, because yeah, sometimes it goes just right through the first time, other times you're fighting it. This time for a long time. I learned a long time ago, get the keys, all keys away from the unit and the Spyder too. I got that one 21 or 22 RT on the bench. I just rolled it in the middle of the floor. I got to be at 10 or 15 feet away from any Spyders. And finally I got it. So anyway, Spyder woes with the keys. Doing it with buds is just magical. Just goes right in, no problem. But thanks for coming along for the World Traveler. I don't know how about world. I haven't looked at all the stickers. Maybe he has been all around the world. But thanks for coming along for a rip on this thing. Wonderful bike. Even handles great. Fully loaded. Well, hello there, YouTube. Got a little earlier today. Getting some sun. It's 7:54 tonight. That's a quarter after. Probably 16 or 17 after now. But yeah, it's a nice day. Another good day. I was busy today. Got to ride a Traveler's 1250RT all the way from New Jersey.
Nice.
That was cool. He must be doing something in town, because he hadn't picked it up by the time I left. So he's probably busy. Family, who knows? Mm-hmm. You get organized things on your trips and stuff. But yeah. That was nice. Everything on it was great. There was nothing to worry about service-wise. It was good. But I don't know what else to say, so I guess we'll just roll. I think I said it all in the video, like all over the place in the video. My mind was going 100 miles an hour.
It never does.
So if you had a hard time keeping up, I apologize. Not sure I can even keep up with it.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give your thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Friday or Saturday.
Thank you. All right.
We see you in the morning.
Yep, on Friday morning.
Yes, Friday.
Right before a long weekend.
I know it.
Well, it's only nice. 3 days, but it's still nice.
Feels good.
Yep. Yeah. All righty. We'll talk to you then. Thanks for watching.